Hi, this is a tutorial for Dying Star. My name's Billy from Piano Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So, a relatively straightforward song, as there's one main chord progression with some slight twists along the way. So we start off with an E minor chord. I'm going to talk over the chords first and then we'll get into the strumming pattern afterwards, which is nice and simple. But E minor is 0 on the E string, 2-2 on the A and D string, and then 0 on the last few strings. After that, we have a B minor chord, which is going to be a bar chord starting on fret 2 on the A string. So 2 on the A, 4-4 on the D and G, 3 on the B, and 2, which is the barred finger, on the high E string. That's the second chord that we need that starts off the song. We then have 3 more chords: C major, which is 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, 0 on the G, 1 on the B, and an open E string. Then we have a G major chord, 3 on the E string, 2 on the A string, 0, 0, 0, and then a 3 on the top string. And the last chord we're going to need for this song is a D major chord. 0 on this D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E string. So what happens is, most chords get 2 bars each, and what we're going to do is lightly play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're stressing on that third beat. And then we go to the following chord. So I'm going to go through all of them in real time. So here it is: E minor, B minor, C major. However, this time on G, just 1 bar, D major. Now that is the introduction, and basically that'll get you through most of the song. There are 2 main differences. When the vocals come in for the first verse, which is the next part of the song, when you get to that D major chord for a bar, they go to a D sus4, which is just like a D major chord, but we get the little finger on fret 3 on the high E string, basically replacing that note there. And it goes 1, 2, sus4, D major. So it goes up for a beat and then back down. And that'll happen every time from this point onwards in the song to the end of the song whenever we play D major. Now it's worth mentioning that over on Patreon, not only do I have the chord charts for this, where you can see all the chords in the correct order, but I also have a download where you can get the chords and the lyrics matching up. So if you're playing along with the song, then you can follow all the chords correctly, and you can also make sure that in case you write it down and make a mistake, then that's not a problem. So I've made sure everything is spot on. So check that out. However, let's talk a little bit about the next part of the song. So when the vocals change, we have a second verse, and the second verse has a little bit of a difference. It's the same chords, but the C chord comes in early. For example, it starts off with that E minor chord, then B minor, then they then stress the C major chord. It comes in a bit early, and then it continues with the C in its normal place. Then G as normal, and D major. It then carries on back into the normal chord progression. So basically when the vocalist changes to Ethel Cain, then it goes to that C stab part. You can listen to it on the track, and then it just goes back to normal. We then have a chorus after that, a second verse, another verse, a chorus, and an outro. Basically it's the same chords over and over and over. So yeah, feel free to check this out over on Patreon if you want the chords and the lyrics matching up, so you know that you haven't made any mistakes writing it down. However, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I also want to say thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. So not only do they get the PDFs of everything that I make, but they also get their names on the screen, and they get loads of other perks as well. So check that out in that link in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.